Right, I have got a Strand Hunter mini build today, just what we've got now with the fragments. I'm going to show you how to get 1 grapple, 2 grapples, and on top of that we're going to get 2 of these cheeky little air moves that are going to suspend enemies. So 1 grapple and an air move, another grapple and an air move, so 2 grapples and 2 air moves, and we're going to infinitely suspend enemies like so. Watch how cool this is, absolutely fantastic. So stay tuned, I'll break it down for you. The first aspect I want to talk to you about is Widow's Silk. What this does, it gives you an additional grenade charge. Now, the grapple is tied to the grenade charge, so we are going to get 2 of these grapples with the Widow's Silk aspect. So when we grapple, during and shortly after grappling, your melee attack deals area damage and unravels targets. Weave a grappling hook and quickly pull yourself towards forward. Grappling to a tangle immediately recharges your grenade ability, and then what we can do is run a ensnaring slam. What this does, activate your air move to consume your class ability energy and dive to the ground, suspending all nearby targets on impact. So we're basically, with the 2 aspects that we're running, we're going to get an ensnaring slam. But take note, we only get 1 of these. It's not like Widow's Silk, where Widow's Silk, the aspect gives us an additional charge, so we'll get 2 grapples. We are only going to get 1 of these ensnaring slams. But there is an exotic on the Hunter that gives us 2 dodges. It's called a 6 Coyote. So with this equipped, we're going to get 2 of these ensnaring slams. And then it's absolutely fantastic with the 2 grapples. So once again, I've said this a few times, but 2 grapples and 2 ensnaring slams. So we're going to infinitely be able to suspend our enemies like so. So this is just the gameplay again, just to clarify. 2 grapples, 2 air moves, and you're going to infinitely suspend enemies like so, and it is pretty fun. It renders them completely useless for a good 10 to 15 seconds depending on the enemy, so it's really useful, and it's pretty fun as well. Like I said, it renders them completely useless for a long time, and it is really powerful, and it works against all different types of targets. Big yellow bars, I've got a clip now to show you against a big tanky wyvern. He just suspends him in the air. He's webbed with the strand, and then while he's up there you can do your super on him, or you can use weapons. There's loads of different weapons you can use to get the best out of this sort of ability as well. I'm not going to go through a full list of weapons, but there's plenty of different weapons we can use. Swords, shotguns, snipers, things like that, while they are suspended in the air. If you're not using your super to finish them off, there's loads of different weapons. And a couple of mods that I run, they haven't really changed from last season, except the actual sort of placements where to go. They still do the same thing, so things like grenade kickstart, when your grenade energy is fully expended, obviously in this case it's the grapple, you are going to gain some back, and additionally you have an armor charge which is consumed, and you'll gain more grenade energy when it's consumed. Things like bomber dodging gives you grenade energy back, and then things like utility kickstart, when you use your class ability you're going to get a little boost to that back. So just to see it all in action working, you see I've already got a bit of extra energy back on my grapple or the grenade. That is from the bomber, and then you'll also see the utility kickstart kicking in as well. So they both work pretty well, having the 2 dodges, and with this little sort of setup you're going to get loads and loads of chances to suspend enemies. Another little mod that I like to run is on the Ascendant Scepter artifact. It is called Untangler. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon suspends targets. That's obviously when you shoot the tangle, it explodes, and then anything in the area is going to get suspended as well. So we've got our 2 air moves to suspend targets like so, and then you'll see this tangle in a moment. When I shoot that, that is also going to suspend targets. You will see it in a moment, I promise you. But we've got loads of different ways to suspend and completely render our enemies useless. Watch this, I'm going to shoot it now, and he's going to get tethered and suspended up there like so. Weapons to sort of take advantage of is things like incandescent weapons, or even swords, something like Hark Shadow. So when these enemies are suspended, you can go in there. Like I said, these are just options. You've got your Heart Shadow to deal with them like so, or you can just burn them while they're suspended. They can't do now, they just stood there taking incandescent damage like so. So again, there's probably loads of different more weapons you can sort of go through. That is the sort of setup. I just wanted to sort of get this out. We've not got all the fragments unlocked yet, but before I go, I will go over my fragments and aspects fully, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.